Good morning everybody, and welcome back to Steam on the Road. So it's Saturday morning, it's the beginning of March, and I've got the trailer hooked up behind me, and that can only mean one thing. That must mean we're going out steaming. Right now I'm off to a little village just outside Chipping Norton. I'm going to go and see Luke. Luke's invited me to come along. He's going to get his 4-inch engine out for the first time since overwintering it, and well, the plan at the moment is we're going to go and steam our way down to the pub. A while ago my son made a good point to me which really made me chuckle. We were talking about how difficult it is to explain to people where we live when people don't know the area. Yeah, you can say, well, we're half an hour north of Oxford, or we're 20 minutes south of Stratford-upon-Avon, and now you can say, well, we're 10 minutes away from Clarkson Farm, and everybody says, oh yes, I know where that is. So once I'd arrived, we got Tilly out of the trailer and started filling her up with water. We then put a fire in her just to get steam up so that we could actually go to the pub. Now, it's at this sort of time you realise that things aren't always going to go the way that you planned. We initially discovered that there was a problem with the non-return valve on the lubricator, and so every time steam was going into the cylinder, it was essentially blowing that steam back out and through the oil in the lubricator, and because it was steam, of course, it was mixing water with the oil, so we were ending up with a sludge in the lubricator, which is not really what you want to be lubricating your cylinder. So we ended up swapping a spring out in the lubricator and reseating the ball bearing, and that seemed to work okay. And then we found that the injector wasn't working because it had a small air leak, so we sorted that out as well. And of course, in between times, we were raising steam and then letting it go cold again, and then raising steam again, until we were ready to actually get out on the road. Okay, so we've just been sorting out a problem with the lubricator because this non-return valve here wasn't seated properly. Sorry, let me just turn that off a second, just to make that a bit quieter so we can hear it. So we were actually getting, the oil was coming back through the non-return valve. So we actually reseated the ball bearing that's in the back of that and put a slightly stronger spring in. And so that is now not bubbling oil, which it was previously, which is nice. But we damped her all down then. So it's taken a little bit longer than expected. But no, we're now making steam again. And well, hopefully we'll be ready to go shortly. So what's the plan now then?
Right, we're going to go once up the road, round past Theo's house and back down to here. And then if we're all happy at that point, we'll pick up Grandma on the trailer, and then we'll go off and we shall go and have lunch at the pub.
Very, very good, yep. Hell of a trailer that, isn't it?
Well, isn't it? Yeah. And of course it's all got its proper boards on the back to warn people we're ahead.
Yeah. There we go.
And for anybody that's ahead of us, look, we can put the headlights on. Right forward, yeah. Turn the blower off. Yeah.
Not. So here we are at Fox Inn. We've just had a nice bit of lunch and well, obviously I wouldn't have a beer because I'm driving back home, but they certainly look like they've got some lovely beers. Engine is all pretty well ready to go. We've got plenty of water in the boiler. We've got yeah, just below 150 on the pressure gauge, but when we're ready to go we'll get the blower going, and yeah, that should be all right. That should get a yeah, good bit of pressure going. We've got too much steam, we'll get that rock again.
You went straight over and turned right, and it does a loop and comes back down to this section here again. Either go straight on and go round to the right, or you can turn right here and go round the other way.
So lots of thanks to Luke, to Chris and to Mike for a great day out on Saturday. It's something we'll definitely have to do again. So I packed the engine away, put it on the trailer, and by the time I got home, pressure had dropped sufficiently. I'm going to just roll her out enough to be able to let off a bit of steam. Thanks to you all, and I'll see you again on Steam on the Road.